Welcome back to Tribal Council, where fire represents your life. Congratulations on making it to the final 6 of Survivor Space City. Give yourselves a round of applause. Alex, last time you won immunity on the can challenge. So how does it feel to have safety wrapped nicely around your neck?
My knee's working pretty well. I don't know how I have a plan B or C or D, so feels good.
Feels good. Good. So last Tribal Council, we had one of the most dramatic events I've ever seen in all of Survivor. Alyssa ended up with an idol from Alex that was formerly transferred to her, and then we drew rocks and Monica went out. Is tonight going to be a heightening of what we saw last week?
It'll be hard to top. And I don't know if I have energy for it.
We're coming up to the end of this game. We've got a week left. The finale is in 6 days. Is anyone starting to get nervous for that already?
I've been nervous since the beginning.
So last time we talked a little bit about big plays, and last week I think Alyssa and Red Tribe pulled off a relatively big play, but one that I think speaks to the nature of this game, which is, Alex is shaking his head, to lie and to deceive. So Alex, do you think that you deserve an apology if you were to be on the jury?
Deserve? I mean, I don't think I deserve an apology. It is what it is. It's just, you know, the rest of the jury's going to see what happened. They can make the choices on what they think about it, whether it's a good move or if it was shady. It's up to them. It happened to me, so I feel a little bit embarrassed, but if I end up on the jury, you know, I'll take that into account whenever I'm voting for whoever I'm voting for.
To you, is this just a game? Or has it become more?
It didn't used to be, but now it is just a game.
Okay,
Probably
good.
the opposite of what you're thinking. But after some of the days that I've had recently, this is just a game too.
Good. That is the thing that we've talked about, that this is just a game, and it is to have fun, and it is to meet people. But at the same time, Alyssa, let's talk about your move last week.
What about it?
Do you have anything you want to say about that? Do you feel any need for redemption? Because actions speak louder than words.
On a personal level, I feel very guilty for what I did, but in terms of the game, it is just a game. So part of me, it hurt myself to do it. It wasn't like an easy call, but now I have an idol. Is it real? I don't think so, but find out. I mean,
You're bringing the question of veracity to the idol?
What the
I don't
heck
know
does
what
that
that
word
word
mean?
means.
That sounds like a dinosaur.
Yeah, veracity means voracious, like hungry, not verified.
Validity.
Validity
is the word.
No, I'm right.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He was ready, yeah.
It's been a decade since I took the SAT, bro.
So you're bringing up a claim that the idol might not be real.
It's already been announced to everyone. It's not a
Yeah,
secret.
what? I don't understand what makes it think it's not real.
I know Alyssa, you know, we keep looking at her, we like, do you feel guilty? Like, she got that question a lot after Tribal, but from my point of view, she should feel great about herself. She's my savior, my hero. Why would she feel guilty about that? So, you know, just to be fair.
So which is stronger to you? Willingness to go to a rock draw or a marriage?
Willingness to go to a rock draw. She can never undo that. You can go to divorce court.
I mean, I'll second that. Like, if I was in the same situation, I don't think we would both be in the game.
I feel like if they were sharing a kidney or something, like.
Arju, is there anything that's happened this week that has changed the game for you?
There's people people that I talk to and people that I tried to reach out to and have been unsuccessful. So it's a little bit uneasy. So
Do you think you're a target for that reason tonight?
I haven't won challenges and I haven't gotten idols. So yes, almost each time. I could really be a target. I mean, there's a 1 in 6 chance, well, I guess 1 in 5 chance that my name will be written down.
With that, unless anyone has anything to add, I think it is time to vote.
Nah, hold on, Brophy. If I'm in this game, it can't be as simple as that, right? It can't be as simple as that. I don't think I want this.
I can take it.
Sorry.
It's for me.
It's not for you either. Archie, how do you feel? What are you trying to do? How do you feel?
Like my name,
Yeah.
well, I do feel like I'm gonna be placed.
Well, it's okay.
Oh my god!
Was not expecting that.
So suddenly, just before the vote, Milena, you are now safe.
It's okay.
Perhaps marriage is stronger than a rock draw.
And it doesn't matter because I've got this too. So like, I didn't need that. I'd rather protect the people that protect me.
With that, let's get to the vote.
Just clarifying, no votes can be casted to Melinda.
That's correct.
What about Alex? I guess.
Yeah, you can vote for me. Go for it.
So that wasn't you saying you were using. That's just you showing.
I think we all have phones. We're not allowed to use them, are we?
Yeah, you can't text each other.
Should we give them to you?
We will put them here, and as we go up, record and then put them back down here.
Sure.
I like that idea.
All right.
Can I vote first?
Go ahead.
Over here?
Yeah.
I'm voting Alyssa. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm wide open, so if they vote me and I get out, it's okay. I'm happy with making some good TV.
Coleman is just smiling.
How are you, Coleman?
Doing good.
Loving the hat.
Yeah, thank you.
Queen, right over
Being
here
a
in the
spectator
jury.
is very nice right now.
Say that again.
Being a spectator is very nice right now. With how stressful this is about to be, I feel like. Because everybody looks dazed and confused.
Dazed and confused.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alyssa, we think you're smarter than this, but we're just hedging our bets.
I am nervous as all get out, but so far the plan is going well. Milena has the necklace, so that means we're going to vote for Alex. Sorry, Marissa, in advance. I told you I'm voting for Arju on both of them to break the whole tie scenario. I lied. Sorry. I'm voting Alex on both of these. You're going to see what happens. I'm keeping Arju around. If it becomes a tie, because he has a better in with Milena and Alex. So, both of my votes tonight. Let's freaking play this off. Ah. They're both for Alex. Getting him out of this freaking game.
Okay. I don't know if Alex is gonna give it to Arju. Or if he's gonna keep it for himself. If I write Alex and he keeps it for himself, I'm going out. If I write Arju and he gives it to Alex, my vote doesn't count. I can't vote for Milena. I don't want to vote for, I won't vote for Alyssa, so I could write my name. Or no, sorry, I could write Grant's name. I could write Grant's name, or I could write Alex's. If I write Alex's name, I'm going out. If it keeps it. Alyssa told me to vote Alex when she was walking back. So maybe that means she would have voted for Grant. I'm gonna try and trust the plan. I hope this works. Or on my head, be it. Alex, you've been a really good adversary. Adversary. Alex, you've been a great adversary. I've been enjoying playing with you. Thanks for a great game, regardless of what happens tonight.
I hope you guys are planning on renewing your vows is more significant than like, you know.
Oh my god.
Renewing vows
I do the
after a year.
Yeah.
It's for the ultimate prize, $1 million.
All right, it's time. So my vote is going for Marissa. Sorry, Marissa, it's nothing against you. We're not planning to get you out. It's just strictly for the numbers. We've done the calculations. It's gonna work out.
Arju, how do you feel?
Extremely nervous. Oof. It's all going according to plan, guys. You're out, but I think we know who the real one is that is getting out. Let's do it! Ugh! Why so gloomy, guys?
The votes have been cast. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so.
Alright, man. I'll show it to y'all. Arju, come here.
I will play this idol on myself.
All right. All right, a hidden immunity idol has been played. However, this is not a real hidden immunity idol, despite the wonderful craftsmanship. So all votes against Arju will still count.
And I want to give this to Arju.
Arju, are you playing it?
I will play this idol to
All right. This, I can confirm, is a real hidden immunity idol. All votes against Arju will not count. Once the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person will be asked to leave the tribal council immediately. The first vote. Marissa. Alex. Alyssa. Alyssa. Alex. Marissa. That's 6 votes, but we have a 7th. Alex. Next person voted out at Survivor Space City. Alex, the tribe has spoken. You may go.
I think that is what you call a life lesson. 3 days left in this game. Who knows what is going to happen?
As has been learned many times in Survivor, never give away the Immunity Idol necklace.
Well, as there's sad music playing in the background as I'm telling you this, you know, it just goes to show, if you have the immunity necklace, you should keep it. I think I had a lot of game left to play when I got out the first time, but this time around, I'm happy. I'm happy with the impression I made. I'm happy with the game that I played. And now it's time to hand over the torch to the rest of the players. However, whatever level I thought I was on, well, if they're level 2 and you're level 4, you still lose. And I think that's what got me today. Alex out.
So, turns out I've been duped. Go figure. Oh my god. This is a fake idol. Okay. That's all I have to say.
The thing is,
I was so excited. I'm like, this is awesome.
there's no need to like keep it a secret from him because he's going to the final 3 and there's really no. It was like I guess like a backup plan if anything, if he was suddenly against us and he thinks he's safe, and you know, but obviously that's not the case.
Look at that. Alright, I'm gonna go home and cry now. I legit thought I was safe. I'm like, oh my god. Of course not.
They kept it in the same like little packet and everything.
It looks more real than the necklace that
I know, I saw that. I'm like, oh no.
What the hell? That's the dumb. You tricked
that
me
really
too.
Coleman's?
Because you gave me the necklace and you're like,
God,
let me check here, and I'm like,
this actually looks like one.
Amazon.
Alright, delete that video. I feel like a goober. Golly. I went to
I did
told us about it. Why would I look? I'm trying to save my ass. Y'all don't trust me. Red doesn't trust me. No one fucking trusts me. I'm in the fucking
No.
I find an idol, and I'm like, ooh,
You're like the most important player.
with no accolades at all. I thought this was my one shining star, and now I'm like, God, I have nothing to prove for myself. Oh God. All right. Well, this is fun.
I don't even know who takes credit for this. It's
I'm still using this. This is still gonna be
because
yeah. You got the idol.
You're looking at me like I have nothing. Like I'm the same as you.
You have nothing. Just like me. Oh my God.
So the people that have never won an immunity needs to win immunity tomorrow. All of us that have never won immunity need to win immunity. Somehow needs to win immunity tomorrow.
Yep.
It's tough because I'm still in. Alex got out. He made a very sacrificial move for me, and I'm still in. I'm gonna try my best to play my game and make it to the final 3. It's been a lot of fun. Sad that I can't talk a lot of Survivor with him now, but it's only for a week. We made it very far together, and he played a really great move for me. We tried to outwit Red tonight. It would have really sucked if the vote had been for Arju and I had played the idol for Alex. I feel like we both would have felt really bad if Arju had gotten out. So in a way, it's a least hurtful outcome, but I'm pretty strong with my 3 blue alliance, so we're gonna try to do our best in the challenge this week, show no mercy, and keep fighting together as a strong blue team. I'm wearing my NASA sweatshirt tonight because of optics.
All right, now that the threat is gone, now it's my time to dominate these challenges. Let's go. This challenge, I'm gonna dominate. Everyone else is gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna win. That's it. Everyone else is losers. I'm telling you. That's it. And
All these damn losers. Finally, I'm the best. I'm the best of the best. I've made it this far. It's my time to shine. It is my time to shine. You'll see me win this idol tonight, and maybe if there is another idol, I'm gonna find that hoe. Actually, I'll sit there. Cut that part out.
We are back with a new challenge. This is the Final 5 challenge. You're gonna be running out, crossing a narrow bridge, then grabbing your 3 bags of puzzle pieces one at a time, coming back to your station, and solving the puzzle. Does anyone have any questions? All right, survivors ready? Go!
Hello.
sorry.
Of course I am. Welcome.
Hello.
Milena and Arju first back with their puzzle pieces. Alyssa close behind.
Oh, another one. Hey, it's all about the puzzle, man. It's all about the puzzle.
Let me go. Sorry.
Oh, Arju with the lead. Milena close second.
Milena the first back with all her puzzle pieces, ready to start on the puzzle.
And all the puzzles are pieces are used. Is that right?
Yes. Alyssa makes it back shortly after.
That's funny puzzle. I like it.
You take this extra hard.
Grant now back with all of his pieces.
It's all about the puzzle. It's all about the puzzle. You got it. Come on.
Marissa makes it back. Now everyone's working on their puzzle. This is a guaranteed spot in the Final 4. You will be making fire to get to the final tribal council. This puzzle gets easier the more pieces you have solved.
right, the puzzle's impossible.
I hate to disagree with you, Grant.
No!
Immunity goes to Alyssa. I beg to differ. Well done.
I screwed up saying it. I was so excited.
Congratulations. Guaranteed spot. In the final four.
Feels good.
We're in trouble.
We are in fact in trouble. I was really going for that idol. I wanted that win.
Why'd you have to pick puzzles? That's damn it. I mean, I should have known because we didn't do any single real puzzle, like a literal puzzle game. So I guess it made sense. But damn.
Ah!
Why can't I win a single challenge? I just wanted to wear a necklace around my neck. That's all I wanted. Oh man, the moment I thought I had a chance, the moment I almost thought it was gonna be something physical, and man, I was running. This weird puzzle thing. And I didn't even look at anyone else. I thought I had a chance, you know. But Alyssa, you're God right now. Insane. And now I'm kind of in a weird spot. What's weird is that as soon as Alyssa won, Marissa was like, yes, yes. And that's not a good sign because I thought the plan was that we're gonna get Marissa out. Marissa or Milena. But I kind of have a side thing where I haven't fully decided who I want in the final three yet. For sure it's gonna be Grant because he's easy. He hasn't really done anything. Sorry, Grant, if you're listening. But I could kind of have a pick of possibly Milena and Alyssa. But I don't know, we'll see.
So Marissa kind of knows that she's the target on the next one out. I told her, well, no, I didn't even tell her. But she thinks that Arju and Grant are with Milena, and so I have immunity, so Marissa's the next target, she gets that. And we've set up a fake text conversation saying how bad Marissa is at fire in an attempt to keep her in, because I need her in this next vote. Because otherwise, if Milena's in, unless I win the fire challenge, I'm out of final three. I know that. So Marissa set up this whole plan with the fake text conversation saying she's bad at the fire, and saying that she's telling me that I should tell Arju and Grant this whole elaborate plan where I backstab Marissa at the last moment in the final four, and then Arju, Grant, and I go to final three. Little does Marissa know, this is literally the plan that I'm hoping to actually do. So it's just gonna hurt that much more when I actually get to do it.
Okay, final five challenge. No one on blue won immunity. It went to Alyssa on red. And so Team Takeri, former blue, is in a very hopeless situation right now because they have an idol and the immunity necklace. Whereas we are empty pockets this time around. So I am very much expecting the death sentence going into tribal tomorrow. And at least one blue will be in the final three. And they will likely secure my jury vote if I do get voted out tomorrow.
All right, and so here's the thing. Kind of mapped it out in my head. And honestly, I have no control on this vote at all. My vote has no control. I'll say this. My personal vote has no control. Because if Alyssa, who has the necklace, gives her idol to Marissa and she plays it, game over. One of us is out. And hopefully it's not going to be me, but they might pick me. Because let's say two of the red team, Marissa and Alyssa, pick me, for example. I can't even convince Grant to vote Milena because it'll be a 2-2 tie between me and Milena. and they'll have the majority tiebreaker, and then I'm just out. So the only play that I have, and the only play that I think should work, is if Grant convinces Alyssa and I convince Alyssa that Marissa is a bigger threat than out of all of us here, and that she needs Marissa's vote as jury. And by doing that, puts me in the safe area, puts Milena and Grant in the safe area, and then we have a 3-1 vote against Alyssa, and then we can wipe her out in Final Four. And here's to hoping that I win a damn challenge in Final Four in fire making. So I need to get my ass out and study fire making. Isn't that right, Mochi? Yep, that's right.
Okay, so this is a tip out there for wives. Double check the information you get from your husband, because I thought I had the right Alyssa H's number, but he gave me a different Alyssa H that he knew from college. And so I made a group chat to Alyssa and Marissa explaining my case for why they should not vote for me. And it went to the right Marissa, but the wrong Alyssa. And so I feel like a bumbo about it. So I reached out to the wrong Alyssa H, and she thought it was really funny we were playing this game.
Alex got out successfully, and the plan worked brilliantly. For this plan, I pulled together a very impromptu alliance with Alyssa, and I got Arju in on this. I was able to convince Arju that Alex was such a high priority target, which he was, and Arju really knew it too, so made sense to get him out. I feel like I've been the puppet master this whole time, kind of making everybody do dirty work for me, which is pretty cool. Arju was able to get a bunch of information that Alex and Milena were talking about and feed it to us. And then we were able to come up with a plan to make sure Alex wastes all of his idols, as well as Milena, to go protect Arju, which was never under threat. We had a lot of good acting on all sides, Marissa and Alyssa, great acting. The first objective was to get Alex out. We got that. The second objective was to get the idols out of play, which we got that. So yeah, successful. Going into the fifth vote, Arju and Milena, and want me to vote with them for Marissa. I'm here with Alyssa right now. We want to get Milena out, so we're gonna do that. I've been playing it cool, like I'm gonna vote for Marissa, when actuality, I'm not.
Alright, so last night, Milena texted me and Marissa and saying, hey, like, why don't we all team up? We can just... She actually tried to threaten us by saying we wouldn't get her or Alex's vote if we vote her out, but we don't need them. Because we have Grant with us, we can still vote out Milena, because Grant, Marissa, and I are in on this side of the plan, but Arju and Milena don't know that we're, what is it, freaking like triple crossing at this point? I don't even know.
And I kind of have an incentive as well. So I know that the idol that Milena planted is fake. I know she had it, and we burned that idol on the 6th vote, so it's out of play. And I guess this is my sort of retribution to get back at that, right? I plan on using the fake idol that was planted for me to find to defend Milena in this vote, and kind of like a what would you call it? A little last bit of retribution. Like, oh, I guess if that was real, it would have worked, wouldn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, I think that wraps it all up.
Good deal. We'll see you in the final 5 vote.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. All right, so, oh my God. From feeling hopeless last night to like now thinking there is a chance. All right, so here's what happened. Alyssa reached out to us. She said that we're gonna go for Milena, meaning Grant, Alyssa, and I are gonna go for Milena. I am just following through, pretending that this is what's gonna happen. So I said, yes, that's good. But then I told Milena to reach out to Alyssa and see if she can kind of nudge
nudge her to think that we are not allied and that you're willing to vote either Grant or I. And I think she took the bait. And this is what's perfect, because this means that we can blindside Alyssa. We, as in Grant, Milena, and I, can blindside Alyssa and get Marissa. Woo! The only flaw in this is Alyssa still has that real idol. But for some kind of magic, Grant magically gets the real idol away from Alyssa. He says that, look, Alyssa, in order for Marissa to like trust you, let me give you my idol. And remember, Grant has the fake idol, so he's like, let me give you my idol so that you could play it to Marissa. So they basically swapped, and they got an official transfer of ownership from Brophy. So now we have the real idol. Now our plan is almost super solid. The only kind of like inkling that I had was potentially she didn't really transfer it, and that would I'm not even gonna think of that because that's too crazy. But whatever. Imagine if that did happen. Alright, forget it. So whatever, Grant has the real idol, and then we're gonna do something even more crazy, and hopefully you get to see it in the tribal. But basically Grant has the real idol, and yeah, we're so good. Marissa has no protection. We're gonna get Marissa out. We're gonna go blue, and after that tribal 4, we're gonna kick out Alyssa, and then we're gonna win, and then that's it, man. And then that's my way out. All right, I'm happy.
I did some scheming with Alyssa yesterday because I was terrified that today was the day I was going home. And Alyssa and I came up with a great plan, but then apparently things changed today while I was sleeping on and off, being a zombie. But Alyssa was my hero yet again and pulled through and planned some things, so I am completely riding off of faith that Alyssa is not planning on backstabbing me right now. Anyway, let's hope this goes away after today because being sick sucks. Hope to see you again later. Hope this isn't my last video.
Welcome back to Tribal Council, where fire represents your life. So what does it mean to all of you? Let's start with Arju. What does it mean to you to have made, at last, the final 5?
That means we're all a threat from the very beginning, and no one knew.
Good. What about you, Grant?
It means we're good at what we do. You know, stay low. You know, don't be a target. I think that's a lesson to learn pretty quickly. Yeah, we're just champs, all of us.
Milena, what about you? What does it mean to be in the final 5?
I mean, I'm just surprised with myself that I'm
Cool. Marissa, what does it mean to you to be in the final 5?
It's validating. I wanted to play a good game, and final 5, that's awesome.
Alyssa?
Same here. It lets me know, even though it's maybe like at the time I was unsure of the things I've done at the end of the day, I've gotten this far, so I've made some good things.
Now you're not only in the final 5, as long as you don't take that necklace off, you're in the final 4. Have you been practicing for the fire challenge? No comment. Doesn't matter at this point. We'll be there soon. So.
Everyone will find out then if I'm good or not.
Fair enough. So, coming into tonight, is there an easy plan? Is there a complex divide in the tribe? Does one of you feel like, oh, yep, I'm definitely going home tonight?
It's an easy plan. I think what we've got set up is going to be perfect.
Okay. Marissa, how are you feeling tonight?
A little nervous. I haven't been able to, kind of play up top of my game today because I've been sick and asleep all day. so I'm a little nervous, but here's what it is.
Gotcha. So let's talk about idols a little bit. There may be some fake ones, there may be some real ones. Has anyone, are we just thinking everybody that has an idol is going to play it on themselves tonight?
today's the last day you can use your tribal, so why not?
Who do you think has idols at this point, Arju?
I don't. So I'm assuming everyone else does. I don't know.
Grant, what about you?
I have no clue either. I think we're about to find out though. So,
Honestly, I don't think there's much more to say than that, so let's just get to it.
The amount of times I've written this name and still this person hasn't gone out. That just shows the tenacity you have, but it ends today. Sorry.
The votes have been cast. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so.
well, I do have one, and I'd like to transfer it to Melina.
So you want Milena to play it?
Oh.
All right then. I will play this idol for Grant.
All right. Unfortunately, this idol is not able to be played by you. So I'll have to return it to its rightful owner.
I'm playing that for me.
This is a real hidden immunity idol. It can be played by Marissa. No votes for Marissa will count.
Hold on. I like to play this. On Melina.
You may. This unfortunately is not a real hidden immunity idol. All votes against Milena will still count.
I thought it was real. Sorry, I had to do that.
The first vote, Marissa, does not count.
See that underline, aren't you?
Marissa does not count. Milena. And that's enough. Milena, you're the next person voted out of Survivor Space City.
Graham, so name wrong.
No way.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I was correct.
Milena. The tribe has spoken. You may go.
My vote's for Melina. Sorry.
All right, this is our final four. I will see you on Saturday for the final fire challenge.
Well, that's the end of the road for me. Final 5, very uneventful, saw it coming. But it was fun. I definitely enjoyed Survivor when it was red versus blue. And we were doing the team challenges, that was my favorite part. But I enjoyed playing with my wonderful husband, even though some may say he was my shield. But we were partners in crime since the beginning. And now we can enjoy being on the jury with the family. There's the beast. Ziva! Ziva! Say hi! All right, Milena out.
Bro, I got outplayed so hard. Damn it! Well, hold on. I think, oh my god, Grant just did such an amazing play. But I think it could kind of be in my favor because now I feel like I can secure Alex and Melinda's vote. Hopefully, I don't know. Wow, but I need to be able to make it there. I need to make fire. Ah!
All right, gang. I've been practicing fire. Here we go. Over at Coleman's house. And she's not helping. She's not helping. She's just providing the fire pit, indeed. But I have a game plan. I know what I'm gonna do. This was just the beta test. My plan is to build up the structure before lighting it. I realized some of this will burn really fast, and I won't be able to build the TP while it's burning, given how hot it is. So we'll see how it goes when it comes to the fire making challenge. Wish me luck, guys. Alright, so here's my little practice area. Just a normal diamond strike match. A couple of toothpicks. Lint got out of the laundry. I think I'm gonna use half of this so I could practice maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times. I am kind of reading online and from tips from my friends, so I haven't decided like the method to do it, but let me practice a little bit of like lighting up the toothpicks. I haven't done that yet. All right, so this is trial number 1. I'm gonna use this little tiny thing here. I'm gonna kind of place it. Maybe you can still breathe. I can still breathe. Fuck! That is not easy. Alright, so this is gonna be try number 2. I'm not gonna use the lint. Maybe a few amount of matches. The first match really counts. So I think at the first one I'm gonna start with big. I'm just gonna start big. I'm gonna skip the lint. I'm gonna skip the toothpicks, and I'm just gonna go straight for the popsicle sticks. We have fire. You gotta keep feeding it like a little baby. That is fire on fire. Yo, we got fire, bro. We got fire. We got fire!